And I'd like to give a shout out to the Big Meat. Big Meat. I like saying it that way. It's funny because it's like the Arby's commercial. Big Meat Sports Podcast. Go on YouTube, check them out. They're getting started just like we are, hustling and bustling like all the podcasts are doing out there. There's plenty of room for everybody. So go and check them out. The guy's a Cowboys fan, just letting you know, and a Florida State fan, by the way. Good dude though. Good dude. Good stuff. So definitely go and check them out. And real quick before we get into sports, because that's what we're going to do. It's Super Bowl week. The Heat are playing. Panthers are playing well. There's trade. We got stuff going on, so we got some sports to talk about. But I had some fun last week when we were talking about TV. Both these gentlemen were not privy to that conversation because they weren't joining us last week. And so I thought maybe, I could throw in something at the beginning of the show every week, something new that I'm watching, or maybe something old or whatever. And this week, I finally decided to get back into Brockmire. Have any of you guys seen Brockmire by any chance?
Nope. I started watching.
You're a baseball guy.
I started watching 2 episodes and it was funny. I don't know. I think I started watching something else and I just never got back to Brockmire. Speaking of TV, whenever you guys had a chance, watch The Little Things. It just came out.
The movie, yeah, it looks cool.
Good. That movie was amazing.
So yeah, I got back into that. I restarted it because I started watching it years ago when it came out. But I don't know what happened. I don't know why I stopped watching it. And it's not even that it's hilariously funny. It's just, let me tell you something, dude. This guy is one of the most talented guys in Hollywood, period. He does a majority of the voices on The Simpsons. His voice work is what is excellent. And the way he carries this show with the voice and the way he keeps just that baseball announcer shit, it's fabulous. If you haven't seen it, I strongly suggest you check it out. There's drugs, there's sex, there's cursing, there's baseball, and it's great. The guy's great. The guy just does a spectacular job at the way he portrays his character. I mean, he comes on Levitard, did come on Levitard all the time as the character, and it was always fun. So just wanted to throw that out there as like a my 1 cent preview or review or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, people, big trade. A trade. I don't know if you get 2 first-round picks, it's always a good day. But what you're giving up to, I guess, I don't know. So, Rams pick up Stafford. And they give up, the 2 first-rounders and Goff. That was it? Just the 2 first-round? I didn't write the details down.
So it was a 2022, 2023 first-round pick, a third-round pick this year, and Jared Goff. That's what the Lions got back.
Welcome. I was Alex, obviously. Alex and Brandon. Welcome back, gentlemen. I didn't get the introduce you, but you guys, everybody knows who you are already. Too old for that shit. So, what do you think? I'll start with you since you gave me the details. Now, what do you think of the trade itself? Winner, loser, win-win, lose-lose. What do you got?
Bro, I like it. I actually like it for both teams, as a matter of fact. Stafford didn't want to be there anymore. He wants to win. And the Lions are not close for a while. So they have Dan Campbell. I like the hire.
I was just going to say he didn't want to bite no kneecaps. Come on, man.
No. He wants to start fresh with, And look, you know what? I don't know why, but I don't think Jared Goff might not even be the starter of that team this year. They might even trade up to get a quarterback, possibly.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome. There he is. But no, I like the trade for the Rams also. Because Matthew Stafford's a good quarterback. And he goes back. He's near his homeboy Kershaw, so I'm sure he's happy about that. But look, it was evident if you saw the playoffs, what was their weak link on offense? It was a quarterback play. Jared Goff, he was hurt, but dude, he was not throwing anything down the field.
Right.
It was like Tua's play calling this season. Like everything
everything
was 15.
Interceptions were crazy. I think he had fucking 26. I don't know this last 29 games or something through 19.
Right.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. He went to the Super Bowl. He took that team to the Super Bowl, but.
And Stafford's gonna have Cam Akers came on really good at the end of the year. Another play we could have. That's a whole nother can of worms. But look, I think the Rams could contend in the NFC definitely, with Stafford, and the Lions. Look, they're rebuilding, man. Look, they need help. They got a lot of draft picks coming up now as well, so they're trying to load up. And I'm not sure if Jared Goff is a long-term answer there, even in Detroit.
Well, his contract too doesn't help him, but
right. So we'll see. Maybe it's a bridge situation where like maybe 1 or 2 years, but I would not be surprised if they try to get like a Zach Wilson or someone there early. Would not be surprised.
But just so you know what we're talking about, Justin, we started with the trade of the Stafford trade, and we're gonna get into the watch and stuff. But
sorry if I can finish. So
no, go ahead. You took such a silence.
My bad. So look, if this is what that offer was for Stafford, now for Deshaun Watson, at minimum is 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a player, and that's to even get the discussion even started. You know what I mean? So a team like us, the Dolphins, right, the Jets, that have like 2 or 3 first-round picks coming up and possibly a player, I don't know if the Texans like Sam Darnold. I don't know, but that's what it's gonna look like. It has to be 3 first-round picks and a player, or 2 even. So we'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
It's funny how he didn't want to go to New England.
and I just saw today. I just saw today in the morning that apparently San Francisco wants to try to get Kirk Cousins.
Oh Jesus!
So yeah, cause I guess Jimmy G, that experiment's over. Yeah. So we'll see.
I saw Jimmy G back to New England might be.
I would not be surprised.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if New England goes that route, or they go like a Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Because he looked good. He looked good. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Brandon, because you've been gone for a minute. Let's get your.
I like the trade for
both. Dust off that pussy. Come on.
I like the trade for both teams a lot. I mean, obviously Stafford, I think, is a great quarterback. The 2 first-round picks was a lot, but I think that's what it took to get Goff off the books for the Rams. I don't think, they were going to get rid of that contract unless they attach something like that. I do believe Goff is going to be the starter for Detroit. I think they're going to definitely try to do that. I'm not saying they're not going to
for this year,
but I think Goff is going to be the starter. I still think we could trade back with them. I mean, they might take a Justin Fields, stuff like that, but
I give the Rams credit for having the balls to make that move, just to basically give up what they don't
have. Aside from them not having a first round pick till like 2026. They're fine, but somebody said
that contract too.
Yeah, somebody today said, "Oh, we don't really like first round picks. We don't value them. We rather trade them for proven players." Like, this isn't the NBA, dude. You know what I'm saying? So,
somebody tweeted out about all those first round picks they haven't had, and they got them 3 points in the Super Bowl or some shit. It was like that.
I don't think it has anything to do. I don't think it has any type of. I mean, it might have a little bit. I don't think it's gonna have a big effect on whoever trades for Watson. I think Watson's price was pretty much set before the Stafford deal. I just think, and it's because Stafford's not worth 2 first round picks. I mean, we know why they had to give up the 2nd first round pick because of the contract. So I don't think it has really anything to do with what we give up. I always thought that the price tag was always 3 first round picks for Deshaun, whether Goff got traded or not. So that's my stance on that.
Has there been, and before we get to Justin real quick, has there been any other quarterback at his prime and his age that Watson is now in a situation like this? I can't think back because this doesn't happen too often. So I'm just trying to think if that was the case before, what kind of haul did they pull it? Obviously, it's probably a different time frame, season, like year that happened, if it even did. Because this doesn't happen often that a 25-year-old pimp is on the market to be moved. So
Montana and Favre were like 1,000 years old when they got
exactly.
traded.
So I can't think that this is like an unprecedented situation in a sense. I guess.
And they still out.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because there was some stats thrown last week with even though I still think he had some weapons, he had Fuller and he had Cooks and he had David Johnson. I mean, he didn't have fucking schlubs either. He didn't have some of what we had. So I hate when people say, "Oh, he didn't have anybody to throw to." He had a couple people to throw to. I'm just saying, but he still threw for almost 5,000 yards. But anyway, Justin, what's your take on the trade itself and regarding Watson and how you see that unfolding?
I still don't think he's gonna get traded, bro.
Yeah, I don't
at all. I mean, who's gonna give up all that? I mean, all that capital. Who has all that capital? And then,
besides us.
And I saw that.
There it is.
I don't know why I talk, bro. Honestly.
There it is. The cat's in the damn cradle. No, the cat's in the. Okay, what's that shit called again?
A litter box.
Yeah, litter box. There you go. That's
unfortunate.
All right, bro. We all gotta go to the bathroom, bro.
I guess we do, but No, I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it's too much. Everyone's spazzing out. And I don't think that Deshaun Watson's going to want to lose all that money when push comes to shove. I just don't see that happening. I just think he's trying to, do what every superstar wants to do, just try to get his way out of a bad situation. But when it comes to it, he's probably just going to play anyway. So,
or he can just say, not play, but he'll be fine and all that bullshit. Like, I'm interested to see how what kind of route this is going to take if they don't trade him. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think he gets traded. I mean, even people who thought he wasn't going to trade, now they're talking about, this is what Houston wants. They want a defensive player. They want this. And the same guy 2 weeks ago said that, there's no way Houston trades him. I think it's bullshit. I don't think they can hold on to him like that.
Well, the thing about this for me is that Watson has all the control in the sense because he gets to pick where he goes.
They have no future. I mean, that's their only avenue for them to get any capital back. I mean, I think it's a long shot that he even gets traded, but I think it happens eventually.
I think if it wasn't for the no trade clause, I think he would have gotten traded. He would have been gone because they could pick. They can't pick where he goes here. He has all the control there. I mean, somebody was even saying that if he were to
I just don't think it's very. I don't think it's. I mean, Watson has to work with Houston as well, bro, because there's only a limited amount of teams that have it like. The capital to even start conversation. So he has to pick somebody. You know what I mean?
The thing I was going to say now was that there was somebody saying that the fact that he can even say, okay, let's say it was the Dolphins, let's say. Mm-hmm. He can even say, well, look, I don't want you guys to waste that many picks on me. This is the team I want to go to, make it happen. Now, I'm just saying. Some people were throwing crazy things out there, but it doesn't make a lot of sense if they didn't even come to him for his advice to hire general manager anyway.
Xavier Howard, two first-round picks, bro. You can have that.
Well,
Deshaun, do it all.
I saw that they wanted a defensive player impact. They want impact defensive players.
Yeah, and it's like they're releasing this information like they want to do business with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like we have the defensive player of the year. I mean,
we don't even need to give up Xavier. We have multiple impact defensive players. So
yeah, but I think Howard will be the icing on the cake. And listen, bro, you guys know how much I love Xavier Howard. I would trade Xavier Howard for Deshaun Watson in an instant.
So the last time a young quarterback was traded was in 2009. With Jay Cutler, the Jay Cutler trade to the Bears. Yeah. But I don't think Jay Cutler didn't force his way out of the Bears, right?
I don't remember.
No, he was on the Broncos. He didn't force his way out of the Broncos.
He got traded. He wasn't on Deshaun's level, though.
Yeah, but Jay Cutler at the time got
a young quarterback in his prime.
It was Kyle Orton, 2 first rounds, and a third for Jay Cutler.
Jesus Christ.
So it's 2 first, a third, and Kyle Orton.
You remember when people were clamoring for Orton? That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I think I definitely think it happens, and I definitely would give up. I would give up Tua, number 3, 22 first-round pick, and Howard. I'd definitely do that.
Who knows? There could be a team that we're not even thinking about right now that could jump in.
Could be Detroit.
Always happens.
Nah, he won't go to Detroit.
Why not? They got like 5 first rounds. Now they got Jared Goff.
Deshaun's not gonna want to go over there.
Let's say a San Francisco. They give an offer like Jimmy G, their next 3 first-round picks, and Nick Bosa.
Whoa, they'll take.
That's not bad. That's a better package than us.
I mean,
I don't know. Hell no.
Nick
Which
Bosa?
Bosa's the better of the 2 Bosas? The Charger Bosa?
Bro, I'd rather have Xavier Howard than Nick Bosa. And remember, I'm giving you Tua instead of Jimmy G. I'm giving you a younger quarterback. I'm giving you a top quarterback.
Bosa and a Watt on that line too. I'm just saying that's interesting to them.
Watt's not going to be there.
No. In San Francisco?
No, in Texas. I'm saying you send.
No, JJ Watt apparently is on the way out too.
Watson's going to get traded. Watt's going to get traded.
Yeah, I'm saying if he was there this year coming up, and him and Bosa.
I think the package alone, Tua and Howard, I think makes it better than the Niners deal.
All right. Well, we are a different.
But it's just funny to see people. It's just funny to see like people on Dolphins Twitter like, if you want to trade for Watson, like you're all of a sudden like a Tua hater. Like it's the funniest thing in the world. Somebody tweeted at me, "Oh, but you were all over the tank for Tua. You wanted him and you loved him." I'm like, I still love him. I still wanted him. I still think we should have tanked for him. This is Deshaun Watson we're talking about. It's a top 5 quarterback we're talking about, bro. I don't understand what's so hard.
Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
I just I don't think I'm ready. I don't want to give up that much.
I know it's so hard to grasp that.
Because I don't want to give up all that. I don't want to give up all that. We can build around Tua.
You say you don't want to give up around that, but you're not going to call me that I hate Tua because
I want
to explore Deshaun Watson.
You, me personally, that's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to give up all that. Louis Riddick made a good point. We have the ability to build around this kid. This kid had 9 games where he has a winning record. 3 interceptions and 2 of them in the last game, which is just a fucking shit show that last game. I mean, for you to sit there, whatever. We've done this 1,000 times, and I'm not gonna keep going. Just like we beat that Noah fucking horse too. We're not doing this to a season shit. We know what he's capable of. We know what he can do. We know what the future holds. At least I do. At least
let's not put Tua and Noah in the same fucking sentence again.
No, but I'm just saying how we beat horses over and over is what I'm saying.
The only thing that's comparable with them is that they were both drafted in the first round.
So now look, let's get okay. We'll come back to football because I want to do a Super Bowl preview we'll leave that to the end. Just go out, with that.
Tua, before you do that, Tua also said that he took accountability of him not having he called it a not good season for him, and he expected more from himself.
I would think so too. I hope so. Yeah, exactly.
I know he was very disappointed. You didn't hear that interview with Dan Patrick today? He had an interview with Dan Patrick today.
Dan Patrick asked him, should he buy a jersey or wait till August? And Tua says, honestly, I don't know.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I did see that. You guys sent that.
And then he said he'll just buy an Alabama jersey.
Okay, so
Miami's in a good spot no matter what, bro.
The kid has character. He's a fucking stud. He's character. He knows that he had his moments too that weren't. It's not all the team.
The Arizona game
and the Dolphins.
The second half of the Chiefs game.
What I'm saying is that he's had his moments where he didn't shine either, and I get it. You have to take accountability for that, and he does. And the Dolphin
fans that keep calling us haters because we want to explore, not even trade for. We want to explore trade for Deshaun Watson. The same one saying, "Oh, what if he becomes great in Houston?" Well, I mean,
okay, good.
Deshaun Watson going to be great here. I don't understand why you want me to tell you that, bro. I mean, I don't understand people, man.
I mean, it definitely betters the team, obviously, and he's still young, so it's not about you're only going to get him for like Stafford's case. You're only, Stafford's not. He's what 31, something like that. So he's
maybe 33.
Oh shit! I thought whatever. And he's still got a couple years left, but he doesn't have Watson years left. So yeah, I mean. When I saw that Stafford trade, I was like, yeah, okay. When I saw that haul, it wasn't even a haul, but it's still 2 first rounders. I was like, yeah, okay. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give that up. I want to build. But you're not a hater if you want to, because it definitely is an upgrade. Don't be stupid. Those are the Dolphin fans that piss me off. Don't be stupid either. You're a Dolphin fan first. You're not a Tua. I'm a Dolphin fan first. I'm not a Tua fan first. I'm not a Watson fan first. I'm a Dolphin fan first. Whatever makes my team better, I want it to happen, but I want it to happen the right way so we can actually have a real rebuild.
Yeah, but you can still build. And everybody keeps talking about this Deshaun Watson cap here. Listen, bro, I don't understand. And I said, listen, but how?
Just look at a lot of money.
Just look at the common math. Miami still has flexibility throughout his entire contract.
Yeah, but what does that do for us?
Like that. Miami's still gonna have high amounts of cap space going into his high cap year. They're still gonna have a good amount of cap space. They're still going to be able to build and stuff like that, bro. They have flexibility all around. That's the one thing that Houston did right. And that was the Deshaun Watson deal the way they created it was very well done.
I get, we all have our opinions of the situation. We all want certain things to happen, and hopefully, the only thing I want to happen is that the Dolphins get better. Whether it's Tua, whether it's Watson, just don't break the bank and don't ruin the future
they're going to get better. I mean, that's for sure. They're going to be better.
Well, and a lot of prospects are falling too, so it's good for us.
Well, speaking of teams getting better, and I guess we can go 2 routes because the Heat are getting healthy. They've won a couple games, and first place of the Discovery. Is it the Discovery NHL Central Division leading Florida Panthers?
Discovery Central Division.
We'll just go ahead and we'll get into the. I want to get this Panther preview over with because I know Brandon's been wanting to talk hockey too since we started doing this shit last year. So I'm gonna let you boys take over for a few minutes with the Panther update, Panther puck talk, however the fuck you want to call it. Hashtag these nuts. Let's go.
Hashtag these nuts. Are you serious, bro? You gotta do hashtag whatever new hot dog brand that they signed, bro. Because they got new hot dogs at the Panther Stadium. If you didn't know. Delicious dogs, fat dogs, juicy dogs, just all in your mouth. It's great.
Brandon mentioned earlier about going to a Panther game soon, so let's see if we can maybe put something together and do a My 1 Cent podcast field trip to the BB&T, the Big Titty Center.
I have season tickets, bro, and I might do it again because they're kind of cheap.
I'm probably gonna go Thursday to watch the Nashville game.
All right, so let's go. Give me what you got. Let's go. Panther Puck Talk. Let's go. Boom.
Oh my God. Oh, what is there to start with, Victor? Besides my fucking cats destroying everything. Cats, bro. My cats are destroying everything. The cats are destroying every team. It's crazy right now, bro. They played 6 games and they won everyone except one, and then they had to lose in overtime, which, I mean, a shootout, which was kind of trash. But hey, listen, first place. How many people can say they're in first place? 4, and we're one of the 4. Want to know why? Because of the trades in the offseason. I was very skeptical of this man, Bill Zito, but fuck me, bro. Matheson looks like shit, and Patrick Hornfist looks like a brand new fucking hockey player. What is he, 38? And now he looks like he's 22. It's fucking insane. He stands in front of the goalie, and he be tipping everything in. He tips, and he tips. Bro, every goalie hates him, bro. He's a fucking menace, but he's just standing there, and he scores goals. Love it. And who is this Verhege guy that came from Tampa Bay? Thank you for that free-ass player. They're overrated. Fuck Tampa. I don't care that they just won the Stanley Cup. This man's a scoring machine. And have you seen Anthony Duclair? The Duck man, bro. Anthony Assist master, bro. An assist. Where did that come from? He's supposed to be a sniper. Now he's handing out fucking things on a platter for Verhege just to put in the back of the net. And we can't forget, bros. We can't forget about Alexander Barkov. Your fucking captain. Barkey. I mean, he is tied in with their team in points with 7. I mean, he's just the ultimate captain. He does it on the defense. He does it on offense. I saw one play. He held off the whole entire team. They all attacked him at once. And his swole-ass finish just, Bro, for a guy named Sasha, bro, he's one tough mother cracker. You feel me? It's wild. Keith Yandle's really old, but he still puts up points. He's really slow. I could probably skate faster than him. You could probably skate faster than him, but he's also putting up points. And shout out to the 2 goalies. The 1-2 punch and Bob and Drieger, bro. Where did this come from? Bob, you played like shit last season. I'm glad that you're undefeated. And Drieger, Jesus Christ, this man was playing in my league. I think I scored 2 goals on him 3 years ago. Where did he come from? Who fucking knows? But thank God he's on the Panthers now. I mean, he has a .937 save percentage. A .937. Holy fuck. Bro, he's probably going to win the best. I don't even care. I don't even care, bro.
Are you doing a Chris Cody? Did you just do a Chris Cody who pitched to, what was it he always said? He pitched to the guy who plays in the majors now. What's his name, bro? Fuck. Oh, I'm going to look it up, but I'm going to get it. Dude, okay. Are you done? Because, you're just on fire. I don't want to.
I mean, I'm lit. Brandon can speak, bro. I was going to say that.
I just follow up on everything he said, but they're balling right now.
Arky, the only one I know. What's up with Huberdeau? Where's Huberdeau?
Oh, bro, Huberdeau has been the silent assassin, bro. He also has 7 points, bro. 6 assists, bro. Apple Master, bro. You know, he's just a silent little assassin, bro. You know, you don't think he's gonna attack and then shoot. He cuts through your defense and he fucking kills you, and you're just like, where did that come from? He'll do nothing all game, and trust me, he'll do nothing all game. But then when you need him the most, sling, bro, it's insane, bro. It's crazy. And our defense has actually looked like a fucking defense. It's crazy.
Yeah, they look more like a team. They look more like a system, like they're playing. I mean, listen, bro, a lot of this is Coach Q. You know, he made the moves that he had to and stuff like that. I was very skeptical when they let Hoffman go. That's when I was kind of like, what are we doing? How are we gonna bring in his goals and stuff like that? But no, they're playing well right now.
Facts. I did a stat the other day with losing Hoffman and Dadonov, how they scored about 60 goals of the goals we're not getting back. And them combined, the players that we signed combined had like 24. So it was like the output was way different. But shit, these players unknown are stepping up. I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, Coach Q is really putting in a system that's like, hey, listen.
Don't forget about my guy Vetrano.
Oh, bro, fucking Frankie V. That boy, he got some attitude, bro. I like his little grinder. That's my boy. That's my boy. And another guy. Hey, listen. This guy, Alexis Hyponiemi, bro. First goal is an overtime winner? Are you kidding me? Only 3 other players have ever done that in the history of the NHL. And we have one of them, bro. Hey, listen. It's looking up for your Florida Panthers, baby. This is the best start ever, bro. So just listen. Hey, Central,
only 6 games.
Hey, shut up, Victor. Shut up. We've been around since 1994. Shut your mouth. Listen. And I'm talking to you, fans, who, hockey's not a floor. Shut the hell up, because we're here, and we're beating the Blackhawks, and we're beating the fucking Detroit Red Wings. Guess what? We're going to beat your Nashville Predators, okay? And St. Louis Blues, you're going to be crying to the Blues. I don't give a fuck. We are here to stay, baby. In 2 weeks, they're going to lose all their games, and I'm just going to be so sad. But for right now, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, baby.
What'd you say? What'd you say that we're going to what?
We're probably going to lose every game in the next 2 weeks just because I'm how hype I am. But listen, for now, I'm sipping it, bro.
They have a team that's
extra sugar, baby. They're flying out there, bro.
Yeah, they have a team that's pretty sustainable, man.
In every division, I think it's like 3 to 4 teams make the playoffs. So we're probably going to make it. Because some teams in this division,
we're always gonna be 5 points out, bro.
The top
right now we're on top, 5 points on top, Victor. Yep. Bro,
we're tied for the division lead with like 4 games in hand. That's the crazy part.
Alex, I don't know if you have anything to add to this.
Bro, look, you guys know I'm not a hockey person, but it's refreshing to see that now. The Marlins have to step up a little bit, but
this is the year to get into it.
All South Florida teams are doing a lot better, but I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit on the Panthers because I haven't watched much of the games, but they need to be better teams for me to get like all crazy about it. Because I mean, look, Detroit's garbage. They're not great. And who are they? Who's going to be the Blackhawks? They're like on the bottom of the league right now in standing. So when they beat Tampa Bay, Washington, Montreal, then we can put them at an elite team.
You gotta watch the game. It's just the way they're playing. We didn't see that a lot last year. The way they're playing now, even defensively, man, they look good.
Okay.
Hey, man, it's early, but they're playing well.
Yeah, it's early.
They
look good. They look good.
Always, like you say, it always how you start is how you finish. But hey, start matters too sometimes. So
yeah.
That was fun. That was very fun and very passionate. I knew we'd get it. So let's do this. Let's move sports. Let's go from puck to round ball. So we can get a heat update before we end up hitting the Super Bowl preview and predictions and all the bullshit regarding the big game coming up this week, which doesn't even feel like it, bro, because there's no party. Like, I'm not throwing my massive party that I throw every year at my mom's house. I'm not doing that. It's like, it just sucks. But whatever, we got to enjoy it somehow. So, Heat, who wants to go? I mean, I come to you guys for this stuff, for the Heat stuff, because I
think it's time to panic a little bit, man. I mean, I know we're not healthy, stuff like that. I know we're not really healthy right now, but it's time to panic, man. It's time to panic because 7-12. I mean, I was saying the other day, they kept talking about Bradley Beal and stuff like that. Like, why would he want to come here now? For what? We're 7-12, man. I mean, it's tough right now. It's tough to really root for them. Not root for them, but you know what I mean. Just. Everybody kept saying, they just went to the finals last year. Give them time. Like, dude, we're 7-12, man. It's time to panic, I think. So, I don't know what you guys say to that, but I'm panicking right now.
I'm calling Washington today. Hey, What's up? The guy, Beal's averaging 35 a game.
Didn't we win like 2 in a row or something?
He's been bonkers this year.
No, haven't the Heat won their last couple games or no?
The Heat have won. They won their last game.
Okay.
And the Hornets just took the lead to end the third quarter. So I don't know, man. The team seems very flat. Like, from my understanding, I haven't watched every game recently, but Duncan Robinson hasn't been shooting very well. And, bro, this whole notion that nobody would trade Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson for Beal, leave this building now. Leave. Go home. I'm sorry, but Tyler Hero is I don't never say never, but that guy is not going to be on Bradley Beal's level. I'm sorry. He's not even close, bro.
I mean, you got to take a lot of the finals
and
the hoopla came with it.
Right. He's not going to be, I don't think, ever on Bradley Beal's level. I don't think so. I just don't. We need a guy like Beal, bro, on this team.
Well, I don't think people thought Bradley Beal was going to be on Bradley Beal's level that he's on right now either. So, I mean, and this is coming from a Gator fan who loved the guy. He was only with me for 1 year, but I love the guy. But he's good. He's always been good since he came in the league, but nobody thought he'd be, at this point, at this level either. So I'm just saying the whole point of you never know. So like you were saying. So, But yeah, at this point, he is balling, and I mean, I was against it. I was against getting rid of Hero or Duncan. If we can keep one, I'd be happy. But if you know what, bro, whatever, dude. It is what it is. I want, I enjoyed the finals. I enjoyed the run we had last year. I don't want to call it a fluke, but I'm just saying. Yeah. I'd like to see us get back into the playoffs, obviously, and continue to progress with this team, bro. We got to keep going.
As of right now, if this team makes the playoffs, they're a one and done. Because if they play on Milwaukee, Brooklyn, a Philly, or anything like that, they're not going to beat them in a 4 out of 7. No way. Nope.
Like I said, I haven't watched enough of the games to actually have any comment. I just thought, like, I heard that they were getting healthy now, and Butler was back, and they were starting to play a little bit better. So, I don't have much to add to that as far as that goes. The Heat goes. Brandon? Wait, was he coming in and out? I got some editing to do tonight. God damn it.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, no, because you're not on screen, is what I was saying.
Yeah, no, like I said, man, it's time to panic, man. It's got to make a trade. Got to get better. Okay. I think Jimmy will be. I think it'll be fine with Jimmy and stuff like that. But they got to do something, man.
You got anything to add to this Heat discussion, sir? I mean, I don't know. You might be worn out from all that Panther talk because you were just fucking all over the place.
No,
not energy. I love it.
Bradley Beal is really good at basketball.
And there it is, folks. You heard it first here. First here from the mouth of Jaywalk Live. Book it, Dano. All right, let's do this. Let's get to the meat, the meat of the program today. Big week, Super Bowl week. I'm very excited for the game, even though I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not doing the big thing, but that's fine. It'll be a chilling Super Bowl year this year. I won't get hammered. I don't have to worry about missing work Monday. It's a good thing, but I'm excited for it. The GOAT, some people want to call it the old GOAT versus the young GOAT, but the young GOAT ain't a GOAT yet. So, we got to, let's pump the brakes on that. But just to see, and we talked about this last week, me and Justin, just to see the fact that Brady, fucking Brady, bro. That guy. To do what he's doing, I don't see how he doesn't win the Super Bowl. And that's not my prediction. I'm just saying it's like the whole magic thing to it. It's pretty amazing. The career he's had to be the only now the one quarterback, the first team to play in their home stadium for the Super Bowl at 40, whatever the fuck he is, led the team who, he left the dynasty to come for one. It's just the whole story. And then, Mahomes, obviously, the guy's a pimp. That team is loaded. We know that. It should be fun. I hope it's fun. I hope it's not a blowout by any means. I hope Tampa's defense doesn't decide to take a shit this time because they've been playing well in the playoffs. It should be fun. I want a shootout. I want a fun game. I want the ball in Brady's hands at a point in the game where it's crucial. And he, let's see. That's what he does, bro. And then just stick it to the fucking New England Patriots again. Every time he wins a playoff game, it's another fucking kick in their ass, and I love it. So I'll come to you guys now. I said what I had to say. Well, I'll get to my prediction later. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alex, go. Hey, I like that. That was pretty good.
I'm rooting for Brady, bro. I mean, look, the guy, what he's doing is amazing. 10th Super Bowl, and it's funny because I was watching this morning on Get Up. They interviewed Danny Amendola, and they asked him about the Patriot way and, who's more responsible for the dynasty. And he said, within seconds, if you open a dictionary and you see Patriot way, you're going to see Tom Brady's face next to the word Patriot way. He said, and he tried Bill Belichick and the coaching side. He's like, look, the coaches didn't catch a pass. The coaches didn't make tackles. All they did was put us in the right position, but the players make the plays. The coaches were on the field. He says Brady is 100% responsible for the Patriot dynasty. So I was like, damn, okay. I was like, damn, he took a shot at Belichick. But I just think that the Bucks, they did play the Chiefs this season earlier where the Chiefs won, and I think Tyreek Hill had almost 300 yards receiving. So I think they're gonna make adjustments in that game, the defense, because their defense is playing pretty good. The Tampa Bay's is. I think they're gonna try to they're probably gonna try to double team Tyreek Hill the whole game, and you have to because you guys still got Kelsey there too. Yep. So it's going to be interesting because both the Kansas City, because Eric Fisher's out, he tore his Achilles last week.
Yeah, it sucks.
So they got both of their tackles out. So if the Bucs can put pressure, they have a shot, because I think Brady's going to control the clock. They're going to run the ball, I think, a lot with Fournette and Ronald Jones, and see what happens.
Okay. All right. Just go around the clock.
I'm sorry. And last thing, I'm sick of all this Mahomes. Everybody like sucking on his dick. I'm tired of it. The Mahomes boy, this and that, bro. I'm done with that shit, bro. I want the GOAT to win. The GOAT.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be sad to hear this. Then I got the Chiefs by 10 or more. It's not going to be close. Bill Belichick is not on that sideline with Tom Brady, so he is not going to scheme out Tyreek Hill or any of those players that the Chiefs have. It's not going to happen. Okay, it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be a fun game, bro. I'm probably gonna watch the game at home, chilling, because I don't even want to go out nowhere. It's gonna be a blowout. Mahomes 300+ yards, 4 touchdowns. It's not even close. Not even close. It's just not even close. Brady had okay season. Mike Evans, Godwin, Antonio, Gronk, Brait. You have 3 running backs who were all pros at one point in their career. I mean, bro, I hope you win the Super Bowl. So, listen, hey, congrats to Tom Brady, bro. You're not the fucking GOAT, though. I'm sorry to fucking tell you that. You're not the fucking GOAT.
Yes, he is. If
I watch film of you and Dan Marino on separate screens, I'm picking Dan Marino to build it on any day of the week. Sorry. You guys cannot sit there and tell me that Tom Brady is literally a better quarterback than Dan Marino.
Well, we talked about this mini chat on the chat last week. You never got a chance to get on to talk about it, and I wanted you to ask me the same question. And I'll tell you, this was going to be my answer. And I didn't answer you then. I'm going to answer you now. Marino is the best pure passer I've ever seen. Pure passer I've ever seen. What he does in the pocket, nobody does. But overall, the position of quarterback, the leader of the team, the guy who's supposed to lead this team to wins and victories and Super Bowls, Brady's done everything. Numbers are there. Titles are there. Longevity is there.
I don't really look at titles like that. When discussing the GOAT talk, I don't give a fuck about rings.
You have to with him
because if that's the case, then James Jones is better than half the fucking NBA.
Oh, then actually, we can go another step with Robert Horry, because Robert Horry has more rings than fucking.
No. If that's the case,
Trent
Dilfer's better than Dan Marino.
The only guy that I would use this title thing with is him, because he doesn't just have the titles. He has numbers too. He has everything. He did everything. There's not one thing except for running the ball, and that's not a quarterback thing. So other than that, and he used to do his little sneak anyway at the end and all that. I'm just saying.
Who would you choose the franchise over? If you're watching film of both players and you're evaluating both players, you're taking Tom Brady over Dan Marino? When evaluating both players on the field?
What are you evaluating? Career or just?
No, you're evaluating just to play on the field. You're evaluating just to play on the field. You're looking at the player play. You're looking at just the player. You're watching film of the player.
I mean, Tom Brady.
Taking Brady over Marino? Tough. I'm not even taking Brady over.
No, Montana. I mean, you're right.
I'm not even taking Brady over Joe Montana.
Bro, get out of here. Montana was a product of his team, bro. I don't give a fuck. Anybody tells me
anything different. Brady?
No. What? Brady played with nobody, bro. The year he had
Randy system for 15 years.
When he played with Randy.
What are you talking about?
When he played with Randy Moss, he didn't win. When he played with Welker, he didn't win. When he played with nobodies, he won.
When he played with Moss, he broke every record in the book.
But he didn't win, though.
Because of Randy.
He didn't win the Super Bowl, though.
Oh, my. Because of a lucky-ass catch by David Tyree.
Whatever happens. It's fucking part of the game. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Just like you want to go, we can go to the Raiders. We can go to the Raiders in that fucking strip of Brady before the fucking dynasty even started. That's part of the game. Whether it was right call or not, we don't know. It wasn't.
Bro, Brady on Sunday, he should have got fucking killed on Sunday. He's lucky that his fucking defense kept him out of it. Because he threw 3 picks. His ass. He sucked. He's retired.
I mean, Brett Favre was one of the greatest too, and he threw picks all the time and still won games. That whole he threw pick shit. It's a fucking NFC title game.
They didn't win on Sunday. They didn't win on Sunday because of Tom. I'll tell you that much.
They're in the
but look what he's doing. He left. He's the reason why New England was good. He left New England, and he's doing good in Tampa. Yeah, bro. Look at your weapons around you. Of course you're gonna do good. You're a good quarterback.
But how many quarterbacks
You're
have
a
been
good
to a
quarterback.
team
It's not like we're calling you a scrub. I'm just not calling you the greatest of all time. So yes, when you go throw to Mike Evans, Cameron Brate, when Gronkowski comes and sucks your dick again, when you're throwing to Antonio Brown, when you're throwing to O.J. Howard, when you have Leonard Fournette running the ball, LaShawn McCoy, Ronald Jones, you better do good, my nigga.
That same team, but that same team last year didn't do shit.
Belichick won fucking 8 games with a scrub.
You won it. Well, that one year you won 11 with
bro.
He is the greatest quarterback.
Without Bill Belichick, Tom Brady would have been caca.
We don't know that, but you don't know that. I always say this though about Tom Brady. He wouldn't be Tom Brady if he didn't come in the way he did.
Okay.
He wouldn't have beat Belichick. I don't think he would have ever beat Bledsoe out the next season in training camp. He had to come in the way he did. His story is what it is because of, to me, it has a lot to do with how he became the quarterback of the Patriots. Injury, needed to come in, and that's just the way it went.
Good for his story.
But he's the greatest, bro. You just don't hate because you're a
No,
Dolphins
I'm not
fan.
hating on him. I'm actually liking that he does good. But this greatest of all time because of the ring and the 6 rings, no.
And Bill Belichick, he has all the numbers too.
Listen, bro. First of all, Danny Amendola's a fucking dumb fuck. Because how the fuck does Brady become the Patriot way? Bill was the one that instilled that. He's the coach. He's the one that sets the culture. So how can it be Tom Brady?
Funny, the first year he's gone, they suck, and Brady's new team makes it to the Super Bowl.
Tom went to,
and on top of that, the gauntlet of
on top of that, Bill. Not only did Bill have a scrub at quarterback, he also had like 4 defensive players opt out. No Dante Hightower, no guys, no Chung, no guys like that.
All right, look,
and he still won 8 games, bro.
He's 2 gentlemen here.
Listen, bro. Can you imagine what Bill Belichick would do with Mike Evans, Godwin, Antonio Brown, and all those 3 running backs? Can you imagine what Bill would do?
Fanboy, Belichick, fanboy.
Come on, bro. Let's be realistic for a second here.
We're alienating the other 2 gentlemen who I'm sure have something they want to add.
Let's be realistic.
So, this takes a lot of time. So, gentlemen, you want to add anything to this topic that we sprung into, the whole Brady-Belichick shit, which is not what I wanted to do, but, we could talk about it for a few minutes and move into our Super Bowl. You guys still have to give us – I need your take. So, what do you want to do?
Who's you, bro? You're pointing at a screen.
Oh, I know. My bad.
The hell? What is it? There's 3 other people in the whole thing. You're pointing – you. Who the fuck knows who you're pointing at, bro?
I'm looking at you in the screen. I'm like, you.
Jesus, that's so embarrassing.
The ball, the.
Jesus, I'm gonna say you. I mean, is there even a you in the chat, bro? I mean, it's kind of racist.
That's hilarious. What you mean, you people? No, listen.
All right, Graybeard.
All right, your take on the Super Bowl prediction, all that shit.
All right, listen. Tom Brady is the winningest greatest quarterback in NFL history, and that can't be debated because he has 6 Super Bowl rings. He's been in 14 championship games. He's been in 10 Super Bowls. I mean, the record talks for itself. Even with a coach, without a coach, being consistent in the sport of the NFL or football in general is the hardest thing you can do. It's not like you have 3 players like Steph Curry, Draymond, KD, Clay, or LeBron, D Wade, and it's not like you could just put 3 players in like you're going to make it to an upper echelon of the playoffs. But if it wasn't for an offsides, Patrick Mahomes would have been in 3 Super Bowls. 3 straight Super Bowls Patrick Mahomes would have been in if it wasn't for an offsides. And I think he would have beat the Rams in that Super Bowl. So he could have been potentially playing for his 3rd Super Bowl ring. I think it's time for the old guys to move on over because guess what? I've been saying this all. I'm tired of this man. He ruined my adolescence of being a Dolphin fan. It was hurtful. I had to see this man win every fucking year. I remember one time I was watching Monday Night Football. It was the Dolphins versus Patriots, and they were interviewing little 11-year-olds, and they're like, "I've never seen my team lose," or "I love Tom Brady, and we're always in." And I was just getting so angry. I was looking at these kids like, you don't even understand how far you guys are going to fall when Tom Brady goes, and you're going to waste your entire lives being bitter like me. Bitter.
You're from Boston, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I could have been a Patriots fan, bro. I've been living life, bro. I've been happy. I've been like, bro, I got 6 Super Bowls. Y'all can't tell me shit. Anyways, but I'm not. I'm a Dolphin fan. Unfortunate or fortunate, however you want to look at it. Listen,
fortunate.
I want the Chiefs to win. I want Mahomes to be. Right? It would be cool to watch a guy with such elite individual talent win multiple championships with the team. I mean, that it would be nice to be like, all right, Patrick Mahomes might be the best quarterback we've ever seen, and he won 6-7 Super Bowls. Because then we won't have this discussion. Oh, is Tom Brady an elite quarterback, or is it Bill Belichick elite? I mean, I know, whatever it is, but listen, it would be nice, like, because if Aaron Rodgers won 6 Super Bowls, no one's saying anything. He's the best quarterback all time. Arm talent wins everything. So if Patrick Mahomes can do that, it just stops the conversation. I mean, what kind of conversation is this? We're comparing apples to oranges to bananas. It's like,
I guess, it
is what it is.
But if you want to go to that whole, what he has, look at the team that Mahomes has.
I know, it's great. I mean,
right.
you love to see it's nowadays. It's fun to watch explosive offenses, and Tom Brady has an explosive offense. He has elite talent around him. So,
right. Well,
I hope it's going to be fun. I hope it's high scoring.
His offense has always been good.
I want to see Patrick Mahomes win, man.
I'd like to see Brady. I don't know if it's going to be his last year. I doubt it. But if it were to be, I'd like to see him go out with another ring. Not in New England. It's also about sticking it to the fucking Patriots too for me too. It's not just about Brady. I think he's a great player. I love him. I think he might be one of my favorite players. I'm not gonna lie. I've always liked Brady. Aaron Rodgers is my favorite player. Then Brady's right there. Marino obviously tops everything. But how can you not? I never hated the guy. I never hated him as a Dolphin fan. I hated losing to him and all that, but I never hated him. You can't argue that talent and the way he. It's just amazing what he does. And again, look at the shit I did. Go ahead.
It's gonna be epic because next year Tampa Bay plays at New England.
Oh,
it would be epic if Brady has a 7-3 and he go, without that. That would be an awesome storyline.
That would be fucking sick. That would be sick. Well, who knows? Maybe he fucking wins and says, you know what, I'm out. I'm done. I'm gone. But I doubt that.
I think he has a good 2 years, maybe 3.
I think he's gonna outplay Rodgers. I think Rodgers will retire before he does. I don't know, but shit, Mahomes might retire before Brady does. The way he's going and shit, fuck. Brady's a fucking pimp, bro. It's crazy. All right, so real quick, let's go around before we call.
Brady gets his fucking shit handed to him.
I want to get predictions before we go. I know everybody said their thing, but just give me your predictions now. I'll start with Justin, and we'll knock it around, and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Brandon has Kansas City 50-0.
Okay, well, there you go.
I want to see 35-28 Chiefs win late. I want it to be close. I want it to be like late drive. Someone has the ball. If you score, you win. If you stuff like that. I want it to be exciting. I think that'd be cool.
Look at Alex.
I got Tampa Bay 35, Kansas City 33. I think there's gonna be a missed field goal somewhere in there. Close, but I think Tampa Bay's gonna pull it out.
I like it. I want a game where either team needs the ball in the last drive to win it. That's what I want. I want a game. That's the Super Bowl that I want. Because you're talking about the 2 best teams in the league. Not necessarily 2 best teams, but you expect to be the 2 best teams in the league going for the title. You want a good game. You don't want a blowout. It's like, what's the point of the other team even being there if it's going to be a fucking blowout?
I just can't wait till we talk about Super Bowl weekend. The Dolphins are attached to that. That's going to be the
Kansas City 38-23.
So we have Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and I'm with Alex, bro. I'm going Tampa Bay. I'm going Tampa Bay. Sorry, Tampa Bay. That's what
you do that.
I'm not giving scores because scores don't mean shit. I just want a victory. I just want to win. I want a close game. I want a fun game. I want a game where we're sitting there at the last minute on our heels, like on the edge of the couch, like, what the fuck's going to happen? That's the Super Bowl I want this shit. With all the shit we got going on and the fact that we can't even have our gatherings and shit like we done, I want a fucking game that
it'll be
I had to stay home, but it was a hell of a game.
It'll be close at the beginning because of the Super Bowl high, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, Chiefs way better team. They pull out.
All right.
Bro, we just gotta take this Super Bowl in, bro. It's gonna be the last football game we're gonna see for 6 months, bro.
I mean, whatever it is. That's the same thing every year, though. So
I know, but it's different, bro. You know, it's COVID, and it was a distraction on Sundays, bro. But we're gonna have nothing to distract us.
This year, we took in more football than we ever had before, because unlike when we were at the games, we watched the Dolphin game, and that's it. By the time you drive home, it's the Sunday night game, and by the time I get home, I'm only watching the 4:00 games. But now we were home all the time. We were watching all the games. We were watching as much. We consumed more football this year than we ever did before, because we weren't having the distraction of being at the game the whole day and not being able to watch other games. So I thought in that way it was pretty dope that I watched a lot more football this year. So yeah, whatever. That was just I just had to throw it out. All right, so gentlemen, always a pleasure. What, you got something to add to the end there before we go?
Who's gonna be the MVP?
Oh, okay. I like that. Real quick. Let's go.
Patty Mahomes, baby. Patty Mahomes.
Of course, you are picking Mahomes.
Of course. I mean, if Kansas City wins, it's probably going to be Mahomes. And if Tampa Bay wins, I mean, unless he has a horrible game, but they still win, Brady, you give it to Brady regardless. I don't give a fuck. He's the MVP of that team if they win the Super Bowl. Period. I don't care if he had anything to do with it. He can go for no touchdowns, and I still think he should get the fucking MVP because he took him there. So, Justin, MVP. Mahomes. Probably going to say Mahomes.
Should be Damian Williams of last year, but I'm going to go Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill.
Oh, okay. All right. Alex?
Scotty Miller. No, I'm gonna go Brady. I
like that. All right, that was fun. Good shit, gentlemen. And anybody else got anything to say before I go into my my outro here? I keep getting cut the off. I gotta figure out a way to make text you niggas. Hey, you guys ready? All right. So again, always a pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. People, don't forget the merch. Shout out to Crystal, #1 fan. She's got the first bit of merchandise. I got to put the picture up. So check out the link. Teespring is going to be at the bottom. And you know where to find us. My Podcast, Instagram, Twitter. The link tree is right there. Hit it up. Everything's there. iTunes, Google Podcasts, YouTube. Subscribe, review and review again because they all help. You know how we do here, people. Gentlemen, I'll see you guys next week. Everybody, and bundle up, baby. Bundle up. It's going to get cold and your nuts are going to shrivel. Peace.